at that time, supposedly, he would build something. It's like you coming to somebody, a little restaurant, and going, I want to build my own fucking steak. And, he would go to people and say, I'm going to build this and then use your lumber or whatever the fuck. Mm-hmm. And since there's so much with contractors, there's subcontractors and subcontractors, they would stiff their bills. They weren't paying their bills.
Really?
Yeah, this went on a lot. You can look it up. This isn't something, and that's all I remember from Trump. I met him in 85, and that was my only thing with Trump. If you're from New York, you know who he is. You've been hearing the name growing up.
I remember hearing about this from you, actually, now. You were telling me that there was, with contractors, there was stiff small contractors.
Small contractors, and then we'll go downhill. We'll run downhill. So now I gave you all the doors I had for your project. Trump just wasn't building one house with one window. I'm giving you everything on the arm. Yeah, you gave me a deposit. Maybe sometimes not. Maybe I'm so excited to do business with Trump. I got such a small place that I forget everything. Whatever the fuck happens. You know? So that's what happened in 88. I mean, I don't know the whole story, but he mentioned Trump. That's all I remember from that fucking guy.
I would also imagine if you're doing some big projects like that, there's probably a lot of people involved.
A lot of people.
Making decisions.
A building?
Yeah.
A building? He's the GC. He takes bids for everything else, right? That's how it usually works.
Is that what Trump does as a real estate developer?
I don't know how it goes down, but there's a GC, a general contractor, and then there's windows, wiring, all the different departments.
Uh-huh.
You don't know what everybody's doing.
Right.
You got 20 people in your fucking building.
Right.
When you built the comedy club, how many people were fucking there every day?
Yeah, a lot.
You don't know.
Right.
You don't know. You're not a contractor, so you don't know if they're doing the wall right. You just trust, whatever. So this is all I remember. That was it.
Yeah. Well, the whole construction business was always shady, and it was always tied up with the mob. Like, I knew a couple guys who had no show up jobs, like at the Javits Center.
Yeah.
You just get paid.
Concrete.
Yep.
They own concrete.
That was the thing. The mob would make deals whenever any sort of job was getting done. They'd have a certain amount of no-show jobs for their guys.
Always.
Yeah.
Always. That's part. And then you get insurance. Mm-hmm. And that's when you arrest those guys and you go, what do you do for a living? I'm in the carpenter's unit.
Yeah.
Carpenter's unit. You don't even know what an inch is. You don't even know how to measure 6 inches, you fuck.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a scam. But it was how they avoided taxes, too, right? Because taxes was what brought a lot of them down. That's what brought Al Capone down. Tax evasion.
Tax evasion.
Yeah.
But the other guys were pretty smart. They had the millionaire club, the bid club. They would only do $2 million bids or something. They would take $2 million right off the top.